Okay, this is your webcomics. Basically taking some time to decide on what to do about Secret of Mana. I really want to quit, but I haven't tried the FAQ yet. Ugh. So I might try the FAQ. See what the FAQ says to do, and I'm gonna try that, see if that'll work. But right now, yeah, I'll be doing that some other time. Maybe, tomorrow or some other day. But yeah, right now, though, basically, I wanted to talk about something I just was recently made aware of. In Fairly Odd Parents, there was like there's been some new characters. Like a person named who does a show called Animated Abominations or Animated Atrocities or something like that. They have made they were did an episode about introducing a new character in Fairly Odd Parents. The third one. Okay, there were two, three. There was one. The first one, Poof, as far as I can tell, was the first new character, basically. Not kind of that's why I think it's up. I like Poof. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like Poof. I think he's great because basically he's progression. He means progression. Cosmo one that had a baby. Now Timmy is the older brother. That's awesome. You see, I typed in. I was using my PowerPoint because this is my first PowerPoint presentation type of thing, so I figured out how to work on that. But anyway, basically, I'm saying this is fine because this is awesome. I like seeing this. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't hate Chloe enough to say get rid of her. I'm like certain characters, new characters, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But this is definitely, I like seeing that. I like seeing that, and I hope they've if they develop this enough, then of course Poof can grow up a little bit. Poof as if really as a baby, as Timmy's baby brother, it can be fun because he can run around and cause problems. As an old baby would, but then it's like he's also a fairy too, so he can cause all the problems. It's pretty cool how that works. But anyway, so it's interesting how that works. But yeah, yeah, and then of course also anti-poof is there too. I love anti-poof. I think I like anti-poof. He reminds me of Stewie a little bit. Yeah, that's a fairy as well. That's a fairy, anti-fairy thing as well. And so he basically, can be fun and have a lot of fun, silly, evil baby things going on. It's great. I love all that interaction. All right, but the second new character, the character I don't, no, wait. Can we change this? Let's see if I can change it. Did it? Can we change him? Yeah, the character. We don't need this dog. We don't need a dog. Okay, I'm sorry. The dog is annoying. See, unlike Poof, who there's a progression, you got this guy here who's to me is like desperation to me because this guy here is totally desperation because it's like you know like Poochie from Simpsons or something. It's just really weird because basically what happens is he just there's no reason for him to be here. Not really. He's just extra stuff. It's like you need someone wacky and silly and fun. Like, yeah, we have Cosmo. We have Cosmo for that. We do. We have Cosmo for that. And it's really annoying when we got something else. Cosmo go like, "Oh no!" It's like one is like, "Oh no, something great is happening," And then it's like Cosmo says his silly fun stuff, and then this guy has to chime in, which basically, which is more silly fun stuff, which basically makes to me looks like he's saying, basically saying, "Hey, look at me, I'm new. Pay attention to me." And I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Now see if he would say, and of course he's a dog, weird dog thing. Yeah, I don't care. Also, here's the deal: if he was on like say Tough Puppy, I love Tough Puppy. It's a fun show. That can be the animal show that's like for the odd parents, basically. He's this guy could be from that universe, and he'd be fine in there because he'd be the only one of his kind. He's also magical. Yeah, that's the issue. He's also magical. So it's like, wait, I need magic. I need someone to do something magical. Well, we have two fairies. Do something magical. Three with Poof, and it's just you don't need the dog. As a kid, yeah, there's not much to him. Oh, sorry. As I got a blood test a few days ago, so I gotta be careful about that. My arm. But anyway, we don't need the guy. Okay, I'd say he'd better off maybe as a character that has an episode devoted to it. Like say, he's like a not a villain, but maybe not a villain, but some type of entity that comes in every now and then, and causes things to happen differently. And then he goes away. That would be something. You can't have don't please don't have him in every episode. Please don't have him be part of the family or anything. Just maybe something that just, or maybe have him go on a long trip, come back every few episodes for what him themed episode or something. That just it's just so much. It's just too much. You don't yeah. We already have someone who's silly. That's Cosmo. We already have someone who's magical. That's Cosmo, Wanda, and Poof. You don't need him. We don't need this guy. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't really like him that much. But what I do like, new character I do like that a lot of people aren't really liking that much right now, is Chloe. Chloe. My mom's that's my mom's name, my sister's name to you. So I'm a fan of the girl, Chloe. She's really cute, and she is really cute. But here's the deal: this girl is basically supposed to be perfect. All right, she's the textbook perfect kid, perfect girl, kid in school, and basically what her deal is that she is it's really interesting how it works because basically starts off very simply. She's introduced by Mr. Crocker, and he likes her because she's perfect, unlike Timmy, and that was awesome. I loved that. He's ticked off about this. He's ticked off about how perfect she is. She's getting everybody, all kinds of things happening. I wish Trixie was in there, and she was still ticked off too. That would have been kind of cool. That would have been really cool. Her and Timmy could have teamed up a little bit or some crap to try to, mess around, find some dirt on her. There's so many opportunities that haven't been explored yet with this girl. Okay, and that's a problem here. But anyway, still, on the animated atrocities. The guy went through the episode, talked about different things, silly things, different things about how he doesn't like her, and everything. And I agree with all the episode, and I agree with several of them. The duck lips selfie, not one of them. I loved that. Sorry, but I enjoyed that. But anyway, still, main issue is Chloe. She, to me, could have been really good, but the issue is what happened was, animated atrocities guy, he went into detail about her backstory because basically she gets to use Cosmo and Wanda eventually. Jorgen comes on, and after getting beat, her basically judo flipping him, which is awesome. uh, which is awesome. He tells her that he gets to use these fairies as well because it's a fairy shortage, and it's kind of interesting how that works. And it's like yeah, basically she's like and Timmy's all annoyed that he has to share his fairies with her. He has to share everything with her. He's basically being upstaged by her all the time, and it's really cool how that works. Basically, well, it's kind of cool how that works, but in this Family Odd Parents way, it's silly and over the top, and I do enjoy that. But then we get to her the reason why basically she's to have fairly godparents, you have to be miserable. And I agree with the animated atrocities guy. She was not miserable enough. Okay, because basically her backstory was that she helped out a monster. Okay, well no. Basically, two different issues with her backstory. One is basically there was a giant monster. It's revealed early on there was this giant monster that she took the thorn. She helped out by taking the thorn. It was like he was running around rampaging through town. She took a thorn out of his foot. And then hugged him and said, I accept you as you are, giant monster, you giant mutated monster thing. Yeah, you're okay with me or something like that. And he's like, oh, you totally get me, And then it's like, okay, that's weird. That's okay. That's nice that she was able to do that with that very silly giant monster thing. But then later you find out he's like, she took it out and said, well, I accept you, monster. Yeah, you're cool and everything. And then he said, oh, thanks. Thank you for helping me take this thorn off my foot. Now I'm going to destroy the city even more. She's like, oh, crap, that didn't work out like I wanted. So to me, and it's like, that's it. She's sad because, and miserable because she tried to help. She basically is perfect, and she tried to help a monster. Yeah, try to help do stuff, make things better for people, but eventually she gets on their nerves and they hate her, and or something like that. And it's like, yeah, to me it's like, yeah, that's something, not that much though. To me, she could have had at least three different stories that would have made her way better. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is one that probably would not happen because, well, it could have happened. It could happen because of an interesting twist for the appearance, but it'd be very dark. Very dark. Basically, she's part of an evil. Well, she was horrible things happened to her in the past, but now she's good and hanging out and doing stuff. That's not going to happen, except for in fan fiction. I'm pretty sure. The other one that may happen, but may not because it's pretty dark still. She is basically part of this evil organization, and I'm checking the microphone to make sure it works. Yeah, it works. Part of an evil organization. She is nice and happy and fun, peppy and fun, but she really believes in this evil organization. So it's like she's saying stuff like someone is in a dungeon, like, please let me go. I promise I won't do it again. I won't cause any more trouble. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'd love to let you go, but like we at Hydra are trying to take over make the world a better place, and you tried to hurt you hurt tried to stop us. We can't allow that. We have to make an example of you now. I'm so sorry. Goodbye. It's like, and he walks off. It's like, no, no, please, something like that. And she's just like, poor people. They don't understand. We're trying to make the world a better place. Something like that would have been interesting there. But it's pretty dark still, so I don't know if they go there. Another one that would work too, and actually, in my opinion, would be the best one, is that she is part of an evil legacy. Okay, she's a monster, related to monsters, or something like that, or related to monsters. And she basically does all this good stuff to basically say, look what I can do. I'm doing community service. I really get a kick out of that. That's what she said in this episode. I'm doing community service. I get a kick out of that. I'm doing this stuff over here. Look, limit squares. Look, voucher. Gift card, gift voucher, gift certificates. This, that, and other thing. Look, yes, don't ignore that other stuff. From the other people way back in the past that look sort of like me, that look sort of like me. Don't ignore them. Like right now, this is Carmichael. Yes, I'm a good representation of my family. Something like that, where she's basically, no, don't look at that. No, sort of like Pacifica. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. Pacifica got herself some depth to her when she found out that her family was involved in all kinds of backdoor deals and horrible schemes, and she's like, I don't want to, I hate on this stuff, and she's getting ticked off. Her parents are getting onto her for silly things stuff. So that'd be kind of cool, But the third and one that could also work. And I think would be really good for the show too. Really good for the show if they did it that way. Would be she is related to Cupid. Basically, yeah. Basically, here's the deal. She's Cupid's daughter, and that basically would make it so everyone loves her because of her power. Because Cupid, she has Cupid power. Automatically causes anyone nearby to love her, to care, to want to basically want to be your friend and whatnot. So she knows this. Okay, so she's basically sad, annoyed that everyone's being just hypnotized by all this power and stuff, and is just doing this because of the power. And then Timmy comes along, and it would be fun. It would be totally fun, totally fair to our parents. If she's all like, he's just a little like, I hate you. It's like, what? It's like, wait a minute. It's like, wait a minute. It's like, wait, Timmy, wait, where are you going? And it's like, oh, no, away from here. It's like, wait, why? It's like, cause I can't, I hate this. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you hate this? It's like, all this stuff. Everyone loves you. Everyone does this stuff. Like, you hate me? Like, yes, I do. It's like, oh my goodness! Oh, really? Like, yeah. What? Tell me what you hate about me. Tell me what oh, I hate how perfect you look. I hate how pretty you look. All this stuff. Those lemon squares. Those other things are so tasty and wonderful. Why do they have to be so tasty? Stuff like all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, why do they have to be so tasty and wonderful? I want to hate them, but I can't. I hate you. I was like, oh yes, finally, someone who hates me. Oh, this is so great. Why have you been on my life? Like, what's going on here? It was just so weird and fun and awesome. And Fairly Odd Parents, like, it'd be so good to see that. Something more to this girl than she's just perfect, and that's it. She's sad about it, but not really. It's not my yeah. So yeah, make her better. It's a thing to put on top, a good caption on there because I want to see better stuff with this girl because she could be awesome. If you give her a good backstory, then we'll be like, oh my gosh, this is great, you know. And she has a lot more potential to me than the dog. So yeah, the dog, yeah, he can go. I don't have a problem with that. No problem at all. Yeah, just hang out, eat steak. Don't be in the episodes, except for maybe once or twice season. I have no problem with that. They come out for the big season finale to help out with whatever. But yeah, we don't need him really. So for as a main character, I mean, a side character, not a main one. So check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt, especially my. Yeah, I gotta put this back. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. What? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it here. Especially my here, like go on. Star Ocean to the Time on and Second Story on Deviant on YouTube on DeviantArt. It will have to be Blessed Superman Doomsday remix on DeviantArt. As well as my Star vs. Force Evil stuff. I'm gonna do more of that eventually, but right now it's Superman Doomsday remix. I'm really liking that. I'm really working on that. Trying to figure out how to do all that. So check all that out. See you next time.